Hi, I am Philippe, aka Mr. Strangler from Porn, and you are listening to Brutally Delicious podcast.
Hey, you're listening to the Brutally Delicious podcast. I am Bruce.
My name is Chris, and I like porn, the band.
And we've got our
like porn, the porn.
Right. We've got our again. We've got Dale, our one and only listener, and we're gonna go ahead and get porn on the line. So I suggest you not just Google porn, because I tried to do this at work and like every light in the place went off, and I kind of was let go. But it's definitely not the kind of thing you want to be looking up at work. But these guys actually kick some ass.
I don't know. I haven't heard them. I can't find anything about them.
Dude, you kill me.
Okay.
I did notice that it's porn in all capital letters.
Okay, I got their video. 1 second here.
Dude, you kill me. I send you all the info like 6 weeks ahead of time, and then you drink like 6 cases of beer, fall down the stairs, and then call me and go, I don't know what we're doing today.
Yeah. And you were just complaining that I might not be able to do it anymore.
I feel like I'm the only one who preps for this stuff and gets things rolling. What the hell?
You prep, please. That's what makes our show so wonderful for our one listener that's also our co-host today.
Right. We fly by the seat of our pants.
That's what I was doing last night. I was kind of prepping, like looking up porn.
Yeah, he was prepping porn. Dale, I don't want to know about any of that.
But I also did watch a bunch of videos from Crimson Shadows.
Oh, that's coming up. That'll be a good one.
So yeah, and I dig those guys. Oh
yeah, that'll be a good one too. All right, so if you're ready, I don't know, Chris, if you're still prepping, but we'll go ahead and get Philip on the line because we're way behind today. Here we go. We got Philip coming on.
Okay.
Hopefully it all works.
I'm here.
Right on with the right on.
And I'm going to blame all the lateness on Dale. So
yeah,
and my IBS.
Oh,
Hello.
Philip.
Yeah, it's me.
Hey, it's Bruce Moore, and I've got my partner Chris. Say hi, Chris.
Hi, Chris.
And one of our listeners, our longtime listener, Dale. Say hi, Dale.
Hi, Dale. Hi, Chris.
How are you today, man?
Oh, I'm fine. Thank you. And you? How are you?
I'm doing well, thank you. So before we get started, I want to tell you it's not easy looking up information on your band. I definitely couldn't do it from my real job.
Yeah, I know. But if you look in Spotify or iTunes or streaming service, you will find more info. And we have the biography on the Spotify is you have a lot of information on it.
Oh yeah, no, we found it, but it was just funny. Like we tried to go looking for stuff, and even my partner Chris, who prepped about 5 minutes ago for this interview.
Yeah, absolutely. A lot of people told us that. Yeah, especially when you are, like you said, at your job.
Yeah, you get fired looking up researching for the podcast.
Yeah.
I guess that's the good part about my job is I'm an audio engineer from home. So if I need to take a porn break, I can get the double.
Absolutely, a musical porn break.
Yeah. A musical porn break.
Yeah.
You don't mind us making fun, right?
Yeah, no, absolutely. It's one of the good parts of having a band named Porn.
Yeah, absolutely. So before we get started, I turn it over to those guys out there. How would you describe porn to us? Give me the 2-sentence boardroom pitch.
Musically, it's a rock band with industrial rock and gothic metal influences.
Nice.
Perfect.
I would say that.
That was one sentence. That was beautiful.
That was probably the best boardroom pitch we've got on this show.
Yeah. You nailed it.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, you're hired.
You're hired.
Yeah, sometimes trying to explain things very simply and clearly are sometimes the most difficult things to do.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
I mean, one lesson I've learned when it comes to marketing and band names and branding is very, very simple.
Yeah.
Just say what it is and that's what it is.
You know, I was reading your biography, and it said that it was formed when a psychology and a sociology student met.
Yeah.
And so when I was expecting the boardroom pitch, I was expecting like a really deep, detailed, kind of in-depth answer, and instead it was just straight to the point, and I understand what the band is about fully.
Yeah, and that's one thing I love in about philosophy.
Yeah,
it's the how to say that, trying to be the more clear when you spoke about something, to be the clearest in your explanation. And I think sometimes you can have a lot of discussion about what things are, and trying to be the more specific possible. And I like that. So I try to with the band to be the more clear possible. Sometimes we say that it's like try to explain things to a 4-year child. Always have that in mind.
That's a good idea.
Yeah.
So like basically like you're explaining it to me.
Yeah, right.
To be sure that you are understood, you have to think like that. To be my native language is French, so it's sometimes hard for me to explain the some of the concepts, philosophical concept in English. But the misunderstanding is in the language. You cannot you cannot with the language there is always a misunderstood. I don't know if you understand what I say.
I do, yeah.
Yeah, and you have to when you are aware of that, you can work on that to avoid the most of the misunderstanding.
Got it.
Makes sense.
Absolutely.
Cool. So, Chris, you got anything? You want me to go?
No, I'll go. He's
All right,
trying to make it seem like I don't prepare, but I really don't.
He's not prepared. He's making them up as he goes.
No, I'm not. Well, I might be. But anyways, so you probably get asked this a lot, but it's something that our listeners might want to know. So like when a promoter pays you and they write out a check to porn and you go to cash it, have you ever had any problems like at the bank where they're like, this is just made out to porn. Like we can't cash this check.
No, that much. No, never.
Because I have some friends that are metal promoters, and they were trying to send a wire transfer to a band. I think it was Rotting Christ, or or Cattle Decapitation. And the bank was like, we can't send this. This is not a real thing. And they're like, no, it is. It is.
Yeah,
it's real.
We never have this kind of problems. Yeah.
That's good. Bruce?
Okay, so when you're writing your music, are you guys writing in the traditional sense, like all in the same room, bouncing ideas off each other, or are you doing it more along the lines of, email and sending things via files?
Yeah, mostly the this way. I wrote practically all the music with one of my guitarists, Erwan, and we I record demos on my home studio, and then I send to Erwan some things via email, and he work on it, and we mostly work like that. It's mostly Erwan and me, and after that, the other musician, we work with them. We rehearse with them for the show.
Okay. Dale?
Yeah. One thing I've been curious about that I've noticed in some of your videos is it seems like your videos are connected and they tell a story, and I was curious about that.
Yeah, absolutely. We are releasing a new album, so the 27th March, and it's the last part of a trilogy. So it's a whole story about a fictional serial killer called Mr. Strangler, and
I kind of got that a little
yeah,
bit.
and we tried to to have a story with the music video. It was not that simple because we don't have that much of means, that much of money to do what we wanted to do, and we worked with two director, but we tried to tell a story with the music video too.
Gotcha.
Oh, that sounds very interesting because the videos, from my perspective, seem very polished and high quality.
Yeah, thank you
But
very much.
If they're done on a minimal budget, that's like really, really impressive to me.
Absolutely.
Thank you. I appreciate. About the music video. We are lucky to work with very talented guys. We worked mostly with two directors. One in the US, Industrialism Films in Los Angeles, and they worked with very great band like Stabbing Westward, Richie Kotzen, the System of a Down drummer. And in Europe, we worked with Matthieu from VD Pictures, and he worked with the biggest German bands and Europe bands of gothic metal, industrial rock. So they understood what we wanted to do with the music videos, and even we don't have that much of money, we figure out to have, I think, and I'm glad you said it, great videos. So
Awesome.
it's part of us, and it's also part of these guys because they are very talented.
Nice.
All right, so I've got one then along those same lines. If putting a themed videos together, are you writing the songs like with a message in mind, or are you writing the songs more for the song's sake? Does that make sense?
I like music, it's about music, but I work a lot on the lyrics to create the whole story. So it's both. Sometimes I'm when I write the music, or when it's Irwan who write the music, we have in mind what happens in the story. So for the last part, the last album, Mr. Strangler is in jail, is waiting for his execution. So we wanted something more melancholic, more more slow in the mood, more dark maybe. So we have all that in mind, and for each song there is a message, a kind of concept in each song, and I work on the lyrics like that.
Okay.
Oh, that's very curious because I kind of got the whole vibe that there's like a concept behind all the songs, like almost.
Yeah. For example, each song have its own concept. For example, in the song "A Lovely Day," it's about how you can have a good day, feel happy, despite you are in jail, despite you are between bars, and another song, he's happy just because he's figuring out how to escape, and that's make him very 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 happy. Him, it's the guy, Mr. Strangler. And in another song, it's Low Winter Up. It's the opposite. He's absolutely depressed, down, very 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 down. And in each song there are other some concept in each song. It's like we said in French, "à tiroir." In the whole concept, there are other concepts.
Gotcha.
Yeah, and from a musical perspective, on my end at least, I noticed a very strong Depeche Mode influence, and I really dug that.
Yeah, I like the band. To be honest, it's not what what I listen the most. But I love this band since I'm a child. I, yeah, I like Depeche Mode, and I like how they can do simple melody. And when you listen to Depeche Mode, it seems very easy musically, but it's not. It's very well worked, and I like this the way they handle all the harmonic, all the melody.
Right.
Okay, I don't. Have you ever listened to this podcast before?
No.
Okay, so you're about to find out. Bruce and I have this thing where we always battle about it. And since you guys are from France, you're from France, correct? Yeah. We have. Yeah. I really think I love Gojira. Bruce doesn't really like Gojira, but since you're from France, how do you feel Gojira has kind of opened up the French music scene in any way for people?
But let me interrupt for a second. Before you answer, remember who's in charge of the podcast. I've got the button in front of me.
And I'll be honest, I'm somewhere in the middle.
To be honest, I know Gojira since they started. I don't know them, I know only their music.
Okay.
I don't know the guys, but they seems to be very gentle guys. When I was a child, I was listening a lot of death metal from Florida, Tampa.
Oh yeah,
and especially bands like Cannibal Corpse, Morbid Angel, all that scene. And to me, Gojira was just Morbid Angel, well recorded. You know, the guys at the first, because they have the same riffs. All that, and I was wondering how that could be they play they play Morbid Angel, and with the albums they started to be themselves, trying to find their own musical path, and I really like the last album. Sounds to me maybe like Killing Joke.
Okay.
In the vocals, and they are less Morbid Angel. So they are French, but to be honest, they are big in French. They are very big in France. But they play mostly outside France, and I don't think they are opening something for the French scene.
Okay.
They are signed in the US on Roadrunner. So they are not that much in France.
Okay. No, so Bruce and I always fight about this because, I really like Gojira. Bruce doesn't like them. And apparently...
But you realize he agreed with me, right?
No, he agreed with me.
I'm agree with both of you because it's a very good band. The guys are a very good musician. And they have good song. It's not the kind of music I listen.
Right.
More
I get it.
Last album because it's more Killing Joke in the Killing Joke way. Sometimes they are practically a gothic metal band in the last album, and I like the way they are in now. Not that fan of their previous work. But I agree with both of you.
Okay, we're agreeing. We're agreeing to be agreeable. There we
You're
go.
right.
That's fine.
Yeah. So, where can people go find porn?
On the web, on Google. There are a lot of porn.
I got a couple of my favorite
there are a
sites
lot
I can
of
give you.
porn in the internet.
You are right.
The real porn, the music, the real porn. The best way, sometimes a lot of people are always writing comments on Facebook. Oh, it's very, very difficult to find you, etc., etc. I always say, if you are looking for meat, go to the butcher. If you are looking for drugs, go to the pharmacy. All that stuff. If you wanna find and look for porn, the band, just look on the streaming services. You will find porn and not porn.
And not porn. Right.
Yeah, that's kind of how I found it. It was looking up porn, the band.
Yeah, and it's a good way. Even on YouTube. Just look for Porn the band, and you will find us very easily.
Absolutely.
Hey, before we go,
sometimes people want to lose themselves on purpose, looking for porn and finding porn. You know.
So really, before we go, you could actually do both, right? You could Google one and Spotify the other, and have yourself a really good night.
Absolutely.
Hey, Pornhub started allowing free streaming in Italy. You know, all their premium content is now free in Italy.
Right, and you can get Spotify free. You got a free night.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Philip. I appreciate your time. Be well. Stay safe.
Thank you very much. It was an honor and a pleasure.
Best of luck with the new record, man.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Okay, cheers.
All right, we'll see you, brother. Take care.
Bye.
Bye.
Hello out there. Yes, hello out there, everyone. I'm Hal Schwartz.
And I'm Flynn McLean. Together we host None But the Brave, a podcast dedicated to the music and career of Bruce Springsteen.
Bruce and E Street Band are on tour right now for the first time in 6 years, and we're taking a detailed look at what's happening on stage in our bi-weekly episodes.
We've also been recently joined by some very exciting guests, including rock journalist Warren Zanes and Stephen Hayden, Backstreet's Magazine founder Charles Cross, and Barstool's Kirk Minahan.
If you're a diehard Springsteen fan, this is the show for you.
So please subscribe to None But the Brave on your favorite podcasting platform, and we hope to see you further on up the road.
Thank you so much. We'll be seeing you.